What is up, motherfuckers? I'm wearing the same shirt in every single one of these because I'm kind of filming these all in one.
Give me the monitor.
But when I post this, it will be 2024. So happy New Year and happy 2024. 'Tis the season to try new things. This is one of them that I have not had yet, actually ever. It's Huckleberry 102. Limited casket release. When I seen that this was a limited casket release, I was actually very surprised at how cheap that I got it for, which is only 20 bucks or something like that. Even the last one that I had tried, which was the 114 Old Granddad, was very surprised that one was actually as cheap as I got it for. Because as you go up in proof, things get a little bit more expensive. But this one is 102 proof, and I only got this thing for like 20 bucks. And the Huckleberry that was sitting right next to it was like 50. So, and that one was Huckleberry, aged for 6 years. And this one is the limited cask release. Malted and oak for 3 years. 102 proof. So, I think what I read on the price sticker, because most of them, they usually say everything on the price sticker of the palette notes, the palette and notes, it was oak, caramel, and you get like a fruity flavor from it. So, I guess we'll test it and see. Figure out how to open it. We got a little pull tab right here. Gonna try it with no ice first, and then with an ice cube. It's giving me a kind of like a bean smell off the cork. Almost like a devil's cut. Smell it right off the cork. Definitely giving me a fruity smell right out of the bottle. Definitely not that harsh on the nose for 100 proof. Really, really sweet smelling. Definitely getting that I almost want to say cherry smell from it. And caramel hits you right there too. Can definitely smell that caramel and a hint of cherry. Definitely oak right when it hits the tongue, and then it starts to go into the caramel. I don't know why I said like caramel. It goes right as soon as it hits the tongue. You get that that oak taste right to the tongue, and then it smooths out into the caramel, and then it starts to go into that fruity taste at the end. And I almost want to say it's cherry, but I don't think it is, but it could be. Like I said, I don't remember the full list that it gave on the pricing sticker, but those are the notes that I'm getting from it. If anybody else has tried this before, definitely leave it in the comments on what you got from it. But I'm definitely tasting oak as soon as it hits the tongue, and caramel, and then you get the fruity taste towards the end. So I'm gonna try it with an ice cube really quick, because water opens up bourbon, or in whiskey. These are both bourbon whiskeys, not just straight bourbon. Like they say, all bourbons can be a whiskey, and all whiskeys can be a bourbon, but not all bourbons can be a whiskey, or something. I don't know how the saying goes. It's like all bourbons can be a whiskey, and all whiskeys can be a bourbon, but not all bourbons are a whiskey bourbon, something like that. So after I let the ice melt a little bit, let that water saturate, definitely cools it off a little bit, and you can really taste that oak right at the start, and then it carries for a little bit longer, and then you get the caramel and the fruity at the same time. So you get the taste of both at the same time. This one would definitely be my everyday drinker, just because of how cheap I did get it for. So, yeah. Not just because of how cheap I got it for, but definitely because it tastes really good. Same with that bottle that I shared and taste tested the last time. Something I never had before. It was something oak, but or triple oak, I think it was called. Can't remember. That one has been added to my list, and I think this one I'm about to add to my list of daily drinkers. The triple oak, I believe it was called, was also, I think that was almost a $40 bottle. If I remember, it was like 36 or something like that I got it for. So that one definitely be like a weekend drinker. Like, say if I'm coming home from work, had a rough day or something like that, this one will definitely be the one I drink during the week. It is really, really good. And as we are running out of time, I would like to say good night.